though. Later this month, thousands of people who are too ill or disabled to work are going to lose almost £100 a week in the latest round of benefits cuts.
Yes, the government is withdrawing employment support allowance from claimants who've been on it for more than a year, and almost half of them are going to get nothing to replace it. So Paul Lewis from Radio 4's Money Box has been looking into this. Very good morning to you, Paul. Now, it seems, for those not in the know, that to lose this benefit on the 30th of April is very, very soon. But it's because people have been on it for a year and the warning was given,
They've been on it for a year. The government decided that people should only have this benefit, employment and support allowance, if they think they can get them back to work. It's the group of people who they think they can get back to work, the work-related activity group. They think that a year is long enough. Now, in the past, when the benefit was introduced, people were saying, well, it might be a 2 to 5 year process. The government's now saying, no, 1 year is enough. And the time limit's coming in on the 30th of April, and anyone who's been on the benefit that long already will lose it on that day. £99.15 a week, more than £5,000 a year. It's a lot of money for them to lose.
What sort of people are we talking about here?
Well, the government says that 30%, nearly 1 in 3, have some kind of mental illness problems. Now, this could range from depression right through to serious mental problems. And they are people who can't work because of those mental problems. And about another fifth have what they call musculoskeletal problems. These are problems with your joints and your back and so on, which of course are very common. And in fact, I had an email from one chap. I've been on this, he says, this is Darren, for 3 years. I've had 2 operations on my spine. I've got a lot of pain, morphine. This was to help me and keep me above the breadline. I'm well below this. I'm very shocked. And I talked to a woman, Vanessa, last week. Now, she has mental illness problems. Her partner works 25 hours a week, a little more than the minimum wage. He brings in about £173 a week. She gets this £99 plus another £22 for another disability benefit. When she loses that £99, that's 1/3 of their income gone, and she tells me they won't even have enough to pay their bills, never mind to pay for food.
Presumably, if somebody is on this benefit and the idea from the government is that you should, after a year, be able to get back into work, but as you say, individuals are saying, actually, I can't. There should presumably be some sort of safety net, and there's another benefit that they can go on,
well, there is a safety net. These are people who get this benefit because they've paid national insurance contributions. If they literally have nothing, then they can claim the income-related, the means-tested version of this benefit. But of course, people like Vanessa and many others who've been tweeting me all morning, I have to say, they have a partner. The partner may be in low-paid work. That stops them getting the means-tested benefit. And the government reckons about 40,000 of the 100,000 who'll lose it at the end of April will not be able to get it. For example, I've had a tweet from Kelly, my husband's not fit for work, he can't claim a penny, and somebody calls himself Ink Lover. My wife works 20 hours for £140, and they're going to get an extra £35, but they're losing 99. So people with partners are the ones who will suffer the most, because they won't be able to claim anything else.
All right, Paul, thanks very much indeed. Should we just say, what is the... I mean, presumably the government has responded to this.
Well, yes, the government says that it's long enough. They say it's a balance between what taxpayers provide and what people have to do. And I have to say, I've had a huge Twitter response. I'll be tweeting about it later, and also doing a blog, I think, with practical advice about what other benefits you might get, housing benefit, council tax benefit, and so on.
Good stuff. Paul, thanks very much.
Thanks very much.